I swear there's some type of, like, technology they have where they can drain the energy, from your shit. I'm pretty sure they do. Because like when I want to record, even on this camera, the shit drains real fast. You know how when you have your phone, it drains really fast, the battery, and you know it's a new battery and you just don't understand why. And they said something about hacking, which they probably did hack my phone. Who the fuck knows? They listen to everything. Because I noticed certain people, like, they'll say something, like I just said. It's like, are they listening to me? Or is it part of the universe type of shit? Where they think like you. Just like the telly. At times where I'll be saying something and the telly will repeat it. And I was even at somebody's house and I was talking to him about that, about the telly repeating after I said something. And he said something and the telly went and repeated it. He was like, holy shit. And it's just not, you just don't know, like, are they listening or is it part of, like, the energy, the universe? But they do have technology that can, I'm pretty sure that can drain your fucking battery. The reason why I was talking about that is because when I try to record, sorry, my lips are dry. When I try to record this whole thing, I had to get the battery for it. And then when I went to look on Facebook to tell you what I wanted to say, that started draining. So I had to grab the cord. But anyway, someone was stating that Trump posts facts and Twitter and Facebook are taking those facts off and don't want you to see what Trump has posted that are facts. Actually, Trump pays people to pretend that they are his enemy so he looks like a victim. Trump supporters are known to do that as well. If you watch season 7, it shows you the prediction of what's going on in this country. That's why I put Trump employees control Facebook, YouTube, and all other big social media sites, which is why they are all censored and you have to watch what you say. And you'll notice there's more Trump supporters that videos being shown than any other ones. You do not see very many people speaking out against Trump. The only ones that are is the media, and that, of course, everybody knows the media is fucking staged. And they don't just go against Trump; they go off. Any president they come that's in position, they go against. Just so you are aware. And they have these bigger accounts that are going against Trump, of course. But, like I said, the reason why their shit don't get taken down is because they have moolah, okay? When you don't have money, you can't keep your shit up. They have money to fight against it. When you don't have money to fight against it, they violate your fucking rights. And the reason why they keep updating social media is because they keep noticing something else they do not like and ban you from saying that as well. They also stage events where it looks like they are being attacked when actually Trump supporters pay or gaslight someone to attack them, to blame the other party, and for you to side with them. They are grimy in everything they do, but at the same time pretend they are kind to you. They're charming. They make you assume that they're on your side when they're really not. They even go into hiding at times and say they're not a Trump supporter. But you'll know by their actions that they actually are. That is why Biden said, I will support you even if you do not support me. I'm not saying it, like I said, I'm not saying that I support Biden. I don't even know Biden. I just know that he's kind of creepy with he's sniffing children's hairs and kissing them and rubbing their shoulders, and they just do not approve of that. But I don't know if that's all freaking staged. There's a lot of shit, weird stuff going on TV. The reason why he said that, Biden said that, is because Trump did say that he thinks that only his people deserve free speech. He wants to cut off. He wants to only he wants freedom of speech. He approves of freedom of speech, but only for his people. So that's going against all the people in America. And I'm not saying it, like I said, I'm not saying I support Biden. I'm just showing you they and Hollywood are throwing hints at you. Throwing hints out there of who is doing what that you may have missed. Look how in the beginning, with the LBGT movement, how they were against Trump. They were crying when Trump won until they made a deal with him. They started gaining some type of wealth, some moolah. And when things started picking up for them, they started getting better health care, while others weren't receiving as good health care as they were. And that's what made them change their mind, because they made a deal with the devil. Because it shows, in the second coming of the election, in reality, it shows them siding with Trump. And American Horror show, it showed them hating Trump and then siding with Trump supporters. And when it shows the whole entire thing with season 7, it doesn't show Trump in there at all. It shows Trump supporters, the ones leading the way in this country, destroying shit, making things worse, and paying people to do grimy shit to make it look like it's the other party. So that, like, oh my God, they were right. That they terrify people. They cause chaos. And that's why I brought up about the Black Lives Matter movement. Why in the world can they spray paint BLM in big ass letters to cover Trump's whole street of his motel? Or Trump Tower, or whatever the hell it is. I've never been to New York City. I don't even know what the hell Trump Tower is. But I'm just saying, they put big letters where Trump's, his apartment building is, and they have it down at the bottom. Because I'm telling you, they got paid to do it. And then I noticed a guy on the plane, and they're attacking this man that has a Trump supporter hat on, and they told him he had to put his mask on even when he was eating. A woman stepped out and said something like, I'm on here 3 times a day. Now, are you 3 times a week, sorry, on the plane, and I never saw this problem before. Are you just attacking him because of his hat? And of course, they put in the title Black Man. And that's what they use as a weapon. They always use, the Black Lives Matter movement as a weapon. I noticed that a lot. Black people aren't the only ones being attacked in this country, but they know that stupid white people will sit there and defend another race before their own race because they're retarded. But even black people that are not part of that movement, and black people that are part of that movement, has even stated they don't want freaking white people to defend them. They can defend themselves. They're making them look like they're weak-minded and shit. Like they don't need little bitches to freaking back up their movement. And then you have ones that are not part of the black movement stating that they're terrorists and they're paid by somebody to do the shit that they're doing, that they do not support Black Lives Matter, and they're black themselves. So they're starting to notice something's up with the LBGT movement, the Black Lives Matter movement, because somebody's paying that movement. Somebody's paying for it. That's why they're getting away with a lot of shit. I mean, why the hell are they getting away with a lot since Trump's been president? Because I'm telling you, they are all Trump supporters. And they're causing chaos in this country. And that's to get you to say, oh, I'm going to vote for Trump and shit. And I'm telling you, these people, you just gotta watch the freaking American Horror Show, and you'll notice more videos are popping up of people siding with Trump. And you're gonna tell me that they're taking away Trump supporters' freedom of speech? Bullshit. And let's say if they did. Well, what the hell's the purpose of the president then? You keep voting him in, but nothing ever changes, and you keep blaming the other party that's not even president. That's not even that Trump's employees are the ones controlling things. That's why you have their, like I said, that's why their health care is a lot better than any other American, and their privileges. They receive more privileges. I mean, they were fucking shooting paint guns at these people. There was a guy that was a Trump supporter that killed somebody. They said that this guy was trying to kill him, and he was just, using self-defense. But if that was a poor person, and it wasn't Trump supporter, okay, and they try to kill somebody in self-defense, they go to fucking jail for that shit. Because they don't have money for a lawyer. You see that a lot in this country. Like when, you have money, you can bail your way out of jail. It's like the Monopoly game. That's what's going on in this country. And I understand that a lot of people were blindsided and only support Trump only because their family member or their friend supports them. But if you ask them why they support Trump, lots of times they don't even have an answer for you. They're just siding with Trump because they'll say all the things that other presidents have stated. Oh, well, Trump is against this. Trump's all for this certain thing. And if you look back at Clinton, he said the same damn speech. You look back at Obama, he said the same damn speech, and it didn't make a difference in this country. And if you watch the Donald Trump, Bill Clinton was abusive towards women, you'll see that the one guy in this one video, I can't remember his name, he even said that Trump wears a girdle, he's a very fat man. He wears these stilt things so he doesn't fall over, like in the front or something like that, because he's very heavy. And he says he does sniff cocaine and Adderall. And you see it in this video. It says Bill Clinton was abusive to women. Well, it says Donald Trump, Bill Clinton was abusive to women. And Trump's sniffing the whole time. He's going, every time he talks, he like, like that. And I remember when somebody that I know was a cokehead kept doing that. And people do that when they have a runny nose. Trump didn't have a fucking runny nose. Trump was literally trying to sniff for more cocaine. What else I wanted to say? You're seeing more and more people wanting to do government jobs, and it's gonna be like that movie Idiocracy, because those people don't like to clean. They don't like to clean shit. They think the ones that are actually